Hello everybody and welcome back to Minecraft Create Arcane Engineering, where today you can already kind of hear what's going on. It's kind of a mess at the moment, but it works because it's very funny how it works, but it's very funny how I got this thing for the netherite to work. And it is I was going to try to make a revolving barrel, but I didn't know how to do that, so I used pistons to time going back and forth. So, how this thing works to make it, and it needs to be turned off sometime soon, as you can already imagine what's going on. And so basically, it is, before I get hit by a flying spell, basically there is 4 different pistons moving at this simultaneously. So this one is set to basically push out by 1, 2 seconds push out by 1, then after 2 seconds pull the hoy back in. Each of these spells have each different ones, so cold snap, firework, and intangible. These other ones have the other one. This one is the opposite. This one has 1 meter, then pulls back immediately. So this one's a lot easier than the other one to deal with. So that one's a lot better to deal with. It's fine. So all these spells are hooked up, and they all should go simultaneously, smack in the middle here. Basically, we have a line going over there to get the time in the bottle, and we're going to bring it over here, smash it to make it a time crystal fragment to put it up inside here. The underneath, we'll show in here in a second, but it has a drain, not a drain, a pipe to basically put a source up in here, in the middle here, put the trapdoors around the edge here to stop it from doing it, and we have a chute down the bottom under to hold it from doing it. So basically, what you do is when it does it, it goes like this. It throws that down into the center, makes the thing that we need. Then these spells go crazy, and eventually, after it hits the right amount of certain time, it'll eventually start doing it. And eventually this will be a lot more automatic and a little bit quicker because it would be automatic. So it wouldn't be like quicker, it would be automatic. And then once it does it, it shoots out. It might have automatically took it without me realizing it. But it basically takes it down through the chutes from underneath to underneath. We curl down here and jump across here. Ow. And we got our long line of pipe for the source, but we have our giant chute that comes down into here. Basically putting it into the induction smelter, and then the induction smelter into the storage controller, and the storage controller both doing rich slag and netherite scrap. Didn't get to the next part yet. Just got to this part, and I was like, you know what? Let's just do something here. So basically, yep, that's the entire line of that, and that's got to be turned off here in like 5 seconds. It's annoying me. But that is that line. So basically, that's another netherite line. So now we have to hook it up to combine with the gold to basically make the actual netherite to put back up inside the machine to actually fully complete the actual thing here. So we got that going. So the next thing I would like to do, well, fix this first. But the next thing after this I would like to do is set up the automated, where's it at? Thing for this. It's not really automated. It is basically like, we're going to have it split off like we have a lot of everything. So basically it's going to have a tunnel round robin, so it goes to full PCBs, so we don't have to destroy them because we still need them for certain things, and then it splits it off into ones that are going to be going across the saw, and then it's just going to keep doing that. So basically it goes from the saw, and then it'll go from the saw from there into making the actual parts that we need, so depending on what we need. So basically just make an ME controller, and we'll basically have it, set which one we would want to do. Have specific ones that will automatically load it in automatically and do it automatically for us to do that. And then we can start work on that. And then we can start work on this thing. So once we get that working, we'll be good to go. Because then we'll have that part done. We'll have the next part done. We'll be done with everything. We'll be finished with the mod pack, probably. I don't know. Actually, I have no idea. But we're going to be going with more automation. So hopefully we can get there a little bit quicker than this because it's taking forever. And that firework is actually kind of annoying me a little bit. I need to turn it off, and I need to turn it off now. Or get a sound muffler. Is the sound muffler modernist? I never really paid. No. I keep looking in hopes that it's here, but it's not. Same with the wither. I hate seeing that on top of my screen. So let's continue on what we're doing. So let's go to the next automation thing. Try to put that together, I guess. Probably. All right. So we basically set up this new thing. I guess you want to call it a new thing. It's not really new, but it's kind of new. But it's basically the variantation of everything else, but in the form of making a PCB thing. So basically what it's going to do when it's actually hooked up the entire way, put together, don't know what you want to call it, but put together. So basically it takes the CPUs, what? The PCBs, takes me near, grinds them up, and it has a chance of turning them into either one of the things. Then it goes into that. So I have it turned down very slowly so it doesn't go up very fast and just keep constantly doing it. But it's basically set up very slow. I should probably put it down to like the light, this one, not this one. But it's turned down very slow so it's not constantly doing it. I have a bad feeling about doing this, but basically... Oh, I should actually, before we do any of this, let's take out each one of these to move! Each one of these to get the quest for that done. Where am I at? Where am I at? Over here. Here we go. To get that done, and we need to get these. So basically, how I'm going to be doing this for us is basically put down the controller. The controller set up. Now, it should work this way. So basically have an ME storage bus on this one hooked up to this thing and connected up to this. One channel hooked up to this, and it should work the same concept of doing this. So basically, we would want to do... Guess really we could just do this, I guess. We could just do that. It would make sense. Give me that. And then we got that. So now we can just go like this, and then grab the export bus and put them all on the top. Even though it's getting literally destroyed somehow. Should at least be getting destroyed. Then smart cables across all these. Network adapting. Wow, didn't even do anything yet. Now we should be hooked up to this. And should be 16 on. That's not bad. So I think we're still good on that. So it's generating just enough. So now we have that hooked up. So this should be hooked up to this. This should be hooked up to that. 8 out of 8 channels. You know, I realized that after I started doing that, I realized what I was doing. I still did it anyways. So smart. So smart. Mm-hmm. Yes. Quartz fiber cables it is, probably. Basically, we're going to be grabbing these and putting them in each one of these, and then it'll basically... It's going to be very fast. Putting them in each one of these things the way it should be for each one. So, like the A, I believe the A needs the G and the B, so the G and the B will go in this one, then in the next one, then the next one, depending on which one it has, and then it'll produce out the back. So we only need a set amount of these. We don't need an absolute massive amount of these. I really don't use this sword. But we have to make... I don't know if we have to use that or not, but we only need like one for this one and one for this. Well, one. I'm not saying that. We need 5 for each of these, depending on if we need all of them. Plus, then we also need 7 if we have to do this one. If this is a quest, I swear. Let me go get the quartz fiber cables and try to fix this. Okay, so now with it redone with quartz fiber in the middle here. So basically, we have it. Since it's kind of a little awkward since there's only 7 on. It's all 7 all together, so it's 4 and 3. Unfortunately, so it's not exactly even, but basically the quartz fiber cable will be stuck in between these two things here, so it stops them from touching each other, and it basically makes it that there's 8 channels for this side, which make it exactly enough to go into the little cables here, and 6 on this side, which is just under enough to go into the cables, and then come out to the big one, which would connect up to the controller, which should hold up to 16 itself anyway. So basically, now this is connected up to this, which is connected up to this, which is connected up to all of them. So we would want to grab one of each of these, and then depending on which one it is that we want to do, we would basically go like, say, like for the A, we need G and B. So G and then B. So we need to grab G and B. And then it'll basically, it's going to stick all of them in there, isn't it? It's the problem. But the only problem about this is it's going to stick every last one of them in there. So now that we have that, basically it's damaged. Now we have it going in there. So now it should automatically be put in there. So now we have A. So now we have the A done. So A can be put out of the question. So B is now A and C. A and then, wait, A and then C, right? A and then C. Yeah, to get those in the right order, I would assume so anyways. Then we got A. And then we would need C. So A and then C for that one. So for the... That one's done. So for C, you need B and D. B and then D. Okay. That would be for C. So for D, you need C, then E. So we got C. And then, wait, was it E or D? Wait, what? E. Then E. Okay, so that one's done. So for E, it's D and then F. D and F. D. and then F. Okay, so we got that one done. So we'll move on to the F, which is E and G. That just is so dumb. E, and then if I can hit it, one, and then G. Okay, and then for the G, it's F and then A. So F and then A. There's a 100% better way to do this, but I didn't do it, so it doesn't matter. But there we go. That's basically the concept. It does work. Don't get me wrong. It does. Now we just gotta get all of them. We have to get enough, is basically what we're waiting for now. That's the only problem, because we are definitely running out of all of these because, you know, everything likes to get stuck on a watch! I should probably take them all out and then redo it. Hold on. And then redo it a little bit better than this. Probably should go to sleep, but redo it so you're a little more even. It's not going to matter, is it? Probably not. Is there a better way to do this? Probably. Am I going to do it? No, this is cooler. Probably. There's just a lot of stuff. So stick them back in there and then redoes it, and then we'll should be fine. Should be fine, probably. So basically, just get that, and then basically gotta wait for all of them to go. We need, like, I believe 7 of each of those for that. Did they give us anything? It just gives us that. Hopefully it'll give us something. So we need what? 2, 4, 6, 7 of each part just for one. Woo, that's gonna be a lot. You need a decent amount of stuff just to get what you need. Which one do we need? This one. Okay. And then once we get enough of these, I mean, before we get enough of these, still going to hook up the machine here, so we have to hook up a... Because they're only useful for this anyway, so what's the point of not doing this? If it's already going to be here for this, why not just let it do its own thing? So that's the point of that one. So basically, once it's in there, we're just going to automatically have it set up to go into this to make this, because these ones are all fine. So these are each individual things, so we just got to have it split up against and then put it. Maybe another controller. I don't actually know on that one. I didn't think that far ahead on that one, but it's fine for now. I mean, worst case scenario, we can just do it manually. Again, we only need a couple of them each time. But then after that, we only need to do... Then we have to do again. We have to do 9. And then we gotta make the Arcane Reactor Core. Oh, joy. Just what I wanted. But looks like we do have enough for... Are you serious? You couldn't just be one more? Just one more, and we could have been enough to actually do at least one of these stupid things? Does it give me a challenge to get... You don't give a reward? At least give a reward to give me one more of these things. Make it a little bit easier. Or something. Like, come on. Like, is this even going to do anything? Is this going to give us garbage? Just garbage. I mean, I assumed it was going to do that. But in the same time, I was like, maybe if I'm this far ahead, maybe it'll be nice and give me this thing. It wasn't. It wasn't nice at all. So let's hook up the big thing of this, the big 49 mechanical crafter thing here, and I guess wait for just one more C part. CPCB part. That's just annoying at this point. I'm just about to dump these and put them in there. Ugh. All right. Don't ask why it's so slow. You don't want to know. So basically what we need to do is put A along the top here. Go ahead and put A along the top. Come on. Okay, then we got B on the second layer down. B, 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 B. C, 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 C. D, 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 D. And I'm done with this. And then next is E, then F. And then we got G. And about a half an hour of... Oh, geez. Maybe I should actually try to speed this up a little bit. I wouldn't... Okay. Maybe it's a little too slow. Maybe it's just a little too slow. Let's break this. Does this mess up everything? It does not. I turned it on that because this was too fast. Maybe it was a bad idea. Maybe speed it up. We'll just speed up a little bit. All right. So now, after actually fixing some things, we now have it going, and it's almost done. The ultimate PCB. The whatever the heck this thing's called again. The ZPM Greg PCB. Is that a reference to something? I don't want to know. Hey, there it is. The PCB. The ultimate PCB. Now only to make 20 more of these things. Thanks. I just want to put that back in there for now. I don't want to see it no more. Get out of my face. Get the thing out of here. I don't want to see it no more. I guess it's time to move on to the making more and then having the arcane reactor and then the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. Okay, so I guess next on the list here is to set up one. Apparently, I have to do this. We have to set up another. I don't know why it's why is it set up like this? Like, why is it being like what's the dependency? That's done, and something in here. No, not that. Something. Can you not click that for the second time, please? And thank you. You know, why is that being weird like that? I don't know. Maybe because of this, probably. Probably because of this. Probably because of this. It's fine. So we got the explosives. That was not hard. We just need grenades. So basically, what it wants us to do, we're gonna start doing the little stuff. So we have this going. So the simulators are being done. Apparently, you only have to ever make one of these. I think it said. Well, it says, but I mean, that we have this already. We just gotta wait till we get the arcane reactor, which again comes from the PCBs, which might take a little bit of time. That one's gonna be taking a little bit of time to do. I don't know why I was like going over. I was like, what's over here? No, that's the PCB part. We have to make the matter condenser, which is just a time machine, which is just time mechanisms, and the inderium casing, and the flux pearl, which is just flux dust and flux crystal, which you can just buy. Amateur on it. That, which this is probably the easiest one. You just get a charge crystal, charge it up with a tensor coil. From that, get a flux crystal, but again, you still have to get it in the first place. So, I mean, Amatron just works. Amatron is the greatest. Especially when you have a bunch of money laying around from packages. So, we'll just do that. We gotta get the matter condenser. Doesn't really care what you do, how you do it. It just do it, basically. So we gotta get the matter condenser and the explosive, get a matter ball, which is just... This one, I forget how much this is. I think this one's cheap. I forget. I don't know. When we get it, we'll get it. And basically, what I want you to do is get a dark matter, which is either from Eldwood, which I think there's only a set amount in the world for this. I don't know how that works with Forbidden Arcanus. I can look that up, but I don't know how that one works. I think it's just there's like a set amount of them in the world or something like that. Or just, hit it with a TNT, the matter ball, boom, dark matter. And then once you do that, what it wants you to do is basically blow up a dark rune to get corrupt eyes. So basically, don't tell me you can use this to... No, wait, never mind. I thought I was going backwards. It wants us to make another rune farm. Runic tablet. That's fine. I'm going to just do a split off of the thing. That one's easy. We have that already set up in the source area, so we can just do the source and just split it off into two like we usually do. And that's annoying. But the rune, probably got to do a second one, and then have it do, the Mach 2 versions. Yeah, you're funny. Basically doing the Mach 2 version to get the dark one, because the dark one you need to do, you hit it with an explosion to make corrupt eye dust. The corrupt eye dust is used to make more dark runes, and then more runes, and then blah, 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 or you can just, throw together corrupt eye dust, dark matter will create a black hole. Look at a black hole. And then I have no idea what you do with that part, but it's there to be there, so... I guess basically we gotta get this. So basically, just gotta get a matter condenser, an area where it's gonna hit this. So probably get like what's the hardened glass area? So get like a hardened glass area. Make a second one of these stupid things. Just gonna be out of sight, out of mind. I can care less about it. We already made one. What's the point of having more than one? We can just use the one we have. It's not gonna be enough. All right, you're right. It's probably a good idea. We should probably make more. And then a disrupting explosive. Explode TNT or disruptive explosive nearby. Make a disruptive explosive. It is just TNT block haunting. 65% creates a large disruptive area which teleports things away. Wait, why? Why would I do that? That sounds annoying. Honestly, that sounds like stupid. Oh my. Alright, whatever. So I guess basically it is now time to make the matter condenser, disruptive TNT, matter ball, dark matter, rune cycle, Mach 2, singularity, and then I guess it's time to basically wait for the arcane reactor, so... Fun times. Okay, so let's throw the TNT on this to be haunted, and we'll go ahead and make the time machine into the matter condenser, making the matter condenser. Now, I'll put this down just to see it. Condenser needs 256 items per item. It's manageable. I'm trying to think. Probably just make another... Oh, our TNT's done. Make another cobblestone thing down in the basement. Does this? It does. Yeah, this could. That could stay there. So we're just making another cobblestone thing down in the basement, destroying cobblestone to pick that up, and then that should be good to go on that one. I think we still have to make a storage. I think we still need to make this no matter what, which does imply us doing this, which isn't that bad. Annoyingly enough, isn't terrible. So I guess we could just do that, put that together with a finished PCB on top of a printed logic circuit to make a logic processor, and then put it together to make a component. I don't even know if you have to use it or not. I don't know. I guess I'll find out. So I guess just it's going in the basement next to the cobblestone generator. I don't even care. It's just get it out of here. Get it out of here. I don't even want to worry about it. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a matter ball and then dark matter, and then I don't even want to do that part. Okay, so now we have the cobblestone generator, basically pumping in cobblestone slowly into this to make the matter balls. I'm probably gonna make it a better one. Multiple ones at once, but basically it's going to do that. We have our new obsidian thing up there. I'm not 100% sure about this explosives, because there's a couple explosives we got to do, so I'm going to try to make it not as annoying as possible to help out a little bit. I don't really want to deal with this too much, but I guess to deal with it, we'll deal with it. So we're just going to wait for the matter ball, grab this, and yeah, I don't know how to get this one to go. It's fine. It's whatever. It's fine. Go grab a rune. Maybe it'll fix it. Okay, so now we have a matter ball, and of course the dark rune. So basically, let's go ahead and basically throw the matter ball down, and actually I'm gonna do these both at once. Why'd I grab two? Dark rune and the matter ball down at once. Hit it with a grenade. Ow! Pick it up. No! Is it a chance? It's a chance, isn't it? That's not what I wanted to click on. It's a chance, isn't it? It's a chance? Or do you have to actually use TNT? But it says you can use any explosive. It counts! Fine, we got corrupty dust. I guess we'll wait for the matter ball. Maybe you had to do it at one time. Okay, let's try it again. Hey, there we go. We got the dark matter. So now we have the dark matter and the corrupty dust. So now we can make... Why is it not... no, it shouldn't. But yeah, you just click up a rune and it works. Interesting. So singularity. Throwing together a corrupty dust and a dark matter will create a black hole. So I guess we can just throw this really anywhere. If this messes anything up, I'm going to be so upset. Put that there and that there, and it creates a black hole. Oh, that looks so cool. The magic was being sucked right out of me. Interesting. So now that we have the black hole, I guess now we really are waiting for this. So I guess we just gotta wait for some PCBs, and I guess that'll be then. I guess we're kind of stuck until then. Nice. Well, everybody, I guess that's it for this episode, because technically we can't really go any much farther without more PCB. So I guess I'm going to be pumping out the PCB stuff so we can continue on what we're doing. So hope to see everybody next time, where we're hopefully going to have a bunch of PCB, and maybe enough to finish it off. Who knows? Hope to see you there, and bye.